Hi. I thought today we'll work on a couple of things, okay? Just straighten them out, a couple of routines and try and put them together like we've normally been doing, all right? We start in that position and then we move to the left 2 times and to the right twice, okay? So we go 1, 2. That's it.
As working out started to become fashionable in the 1980s, a curious trend swept Hollywood. It seemed like every kind of star, whether they were B-list or an Academy Award winner, began producing their own version of a workout VHS tape. As more and more people began to buy leotards and leg warmers with the intention of working up a sweat on their steppers, celebrities saw an opportunity to make a quick buck with little effort.
Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, maybe with some effort. They did have to squat and crunch on camera after all.
Weight evenly distributed on your hands. These are called Rover's Revenge.
And so a boom of celebrity workout videos overtook the market in the 80s and 90s. Jane Fonda was the leader of the pack, with her Jane Fonda Workout tape selling over 17 million copies worldwide.
Get up straight to the side without moving the rest of your body. 6, 7.
Teens like Alyssa Milano and Jennie Garth from popular TV shows created their own videos marketed at a younger demographic.
From the toes we goes to the heel raises. I broke just down into some easy stages. With your heels hold, click and roll back nice and easy. Keep your breath in time so you don't get wheezy. Then you lean forward, shift your weight to the front, then up on your heels. It's an easy stunt. Feel your calves getting longer? I know I do. Don't go anywhere, cause we're ready to resume. Huh!
And supermodels like Cindy Crawford promised viewers catwalk-ready legs.
And then kick out. Oh shit, yes. And 2.
Then there were the unexpected celebrities who joined the craze, like Fabio and Zsa Zsa Gabor, who enlisted the help of 2 Chippendale-type hunks to get her through her aerobics.
Can I ask you something?
Certainly.
Who gives a what you think?
And this brings us to the little lady we'll be discussing today.
Really? A horror movie? Starts filming tomorrow? 2 days. Is that for my part? Oh, that's the whole filming schedule. Well, what's the role? Dancing in a graveyard on a tombstone. I already did that. This time I wear a chicken suit? No thanks, I think I'll pass. I may be a little bit kinky, but I have to draw the line somewhere.
Linnea Quigley was never an actress, at least in the purest sense of the term. She knew that. Quigley was a scream queen, one of the reigning champions of B, C, and Z grade horror insanity during the 80s. In Silent Night, Deadly Night, she was impaled, while unclothed, on a rack of antlers. With Return of the Living Dead, she ignited sexualities across the globe while dancing atop a tombstone. Again, with no clothes on.
First, they would tear off my clothes.
In Night of the Demons, she stabbed her breast with a stiff tube of lipstick. In Witch Trap, she fell prey to a possessed showerhead. Occasionally, the performer also got to punish her tormentors, like in Hollywood Chainsaw, where her Lady of the Night turned a titular power tool on her abusive flesh peddler. This type of thing, whatever you want to call it, were Quigley's specialties.
I'm fixing my face.
Explosive sex appeal, hilariously deadpan Valley Girl-esque charm, and a willingness to rip her top off at a moment's notice combined to make Quigley the legend we all know and love. There's also this girlish innocence about Quigley that helps balance her carnal sexuality and lends her an almost pixie-esque air. Another memorable role of hers is when she played punk rock chick Spider from one of the all-time great cult classics, Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama.
Assholes.
Spider broke into the mall to steal a few things, that's how she rolls, when a magical, wisecracking imp named, wait for it, Uncle Impy traps her there with a bunch of rejects from Revenge of the Nerds and the titular and bodacious Sorority Babes. Hilarity and horror ensue, and Quigley is the glue that holds it all together, uttering some of the best lines by anyone ever.
What is this, Midnight Wimp Bowling League?
What are you, the bride of Dracula?
Oh. Jump back. Prom queens on the loose, or is it high school hookers?
Spider is the ultimate badass. Quigley keeps her top on throughout, proving that she can still do her best work while clothed. She's that versatile.
Stop it, you little prick.
Now, is that any way to talk to your good old Uncle Limpy?
Speaking of flexibility, Quigley's legend was further solidified when she showed off that flexibility in one of the cornerstone documents of its era, Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout. This VHS is such a collector's item that if you find a copy of it on the internet, it's likely to go for more than $200. It is a pretty fun video, as it allows Linnea to go into full self-parody and poke fun at the 80s B movies that made her a star. This leaves us with the question, is this actually an effective workout? The obvious answer is no, definitely not. It's only about 20 minutes of a workout in a 50-minute video, and it seems pretty clear that the intended audience is not people who are following the workout. Yet it is that rare VHS that fully embodies a very specific time in United States media history in which slasher films and workout videos could cross over, and they did, all while giving some light aerobic warm-up exercises.
Hi there, I'm Linnea Quigley. I'm the girl that's usually impaled on antlers or eaten by zombies in movies. Being the queen of Scream isn't as easy as it looks.
It was on the set of Schlockmeister David Dakota's Murder Weapon, where she had to repeatedly smash a mallet into an actor's head that the idea for the workout tape came about. Kenneth J. Hall, who was on set, joked that being in a horror movie was a quote, real workout. A week later, they were making Horror Workout with Quigley in a studded leather outfit, leading a group of zombies in a poolside aerobics routine, and hosting an ill-fated slumber party complete with jazzercise and chainsaws. As stated at the top of the video, this was when exercise tapes were booming, but also around at the time were cheap horror compilations like Zombiethon and Terror on Tape, which gathered together the best bits from gory horror films, usually with video shot linking sequences. These two seem to have a market, so it probably made sense to someone, somehow, here, to throw all these elements into a blender. So, let's talk about the video itself. Miss Quigley begins her routine by first showing us the most important step, proper hygiene. This leads to an extended shower scene, where she makes sure that every nook and cranny is as clean as a whistle. But being the queen of Scream isn't as easy as it looks. In the next segment, she laments on her past movie roles and the challenges that she's faced. This leads to a highlight reel of her performances, where she's often featured in over-the-top fight scenes. After a lengthy sequence of clips, the fitness workout finally begins.
First of all, it's important to wear comfortable clothes when you exercise. A metal-studded bra and fishnet stockings may not be your first choice, but face it, would you want to watch me work out in a baggy sweatsuit?
Quigley launches into a series of aerobic exercises, all of which showcase some part of her scantily clad body. While stretching and twisting, Quigley delivers sexually charged instruction.
Deep breathing will increase the lung capacity. As you can see, I'm a real deep breather. This increases your ability to keep your legs in the air. I can do this one for hours. This one is great for the guys. I mean thighs.
That's right. Push yourselves. Stretch those muscles. That's right. Stretch them. Not that muscle.
The routine goes on for some time. Halfway through, Quigley is interrupted by a dirty phone call, which at first offends her, but then seems to turn her on.
What is this? Why, You want me to do what? Where?
The routine wraps at about the 20-minute mark, and we cut to Quigley jogging through a cemetery, where she attracts the attention of a horde of zombies. These poor, restless souls are falling apart, literally. Obviously, they need to get more exercise. Thus begins the highlight of this production, a zombie poolside workout. Not only do these undead prove to be quick learners, but they also have rhythm. It's as if the dead from Michael Jackson's Thriller were resurrected once again to bust a dusty move or two. Doing them a lot of good. Before long, they no longer seem to have any interest in tearing their trainer to pieces. Clearly, more exercise equals less craving for brains. So anyway, eventually, as the routine is coming to a close, Linnea shouts,
Okay, everybody into the pool!
And without hesitation, the zombies take heed of their new instructor's orders and dive straight in. Well, as we all know, zombies can't swim and are immediately destroyed. Quigley 1, mini zombie apocalypse 0.
Suckers!
We then move on to a slumber party with the girls. This turns into another montage of Linnea and her friends going through her films. Again, Linnea is not about to take herself seriously, and when someone gets the plots of her films confused, she basically looks into the camera like Bugs Bunny and quips,
"That's okay, sometimes I can't keep you straight."
This gathering turns into another workout session, this time in sexy 90s, because why the heck not? However, when Linnea goes to investigate a mysterious sound, the other girls follow her into the darkness, only to be brutally killed slasher movie style.
I know. I'll go by myself.
Good idea.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Who is the killer? Spoiler, none other than Linnea herself, who cleverly optimized the murders to burn the utmost calories.
That's how I really stay in shape. I guess my house anymore and eating all my popcorn now.
Quigley has said that she's never encountered fans who actually committed to the hard workouts exercise plan, though she is aware of fans getting together to reenact scenes from the film at viewing parties. It's something the horror workout shares with much of the era's fitness videos, with only Fonda's tapes typically mentioned as far better than kitsch nostalgia pieces. They're high quality, with Vogue declaring Fonda's first tape still be the best exercise class out there, in the present day, means that they're also far and away the least hilarious of the era. Others are camp genius. Cher Fitness sees a beloved icon working out in her lingerie. Toya Jackson doesn't seem to know where she is in her step-up workout tape. Shirley MacLaine's inner workout features 3 minutes of the Term of Endearment star sat cross-legged, motionless, and eerily monotone as she speaks of the importance of geometric design and conducting the, quote, flow of energy within. It's then followed by more than 10 minutes of psychedelic patterns, like a Windows 95 screensaver. Admirably, it's only Quigley's workout that seems to be self-aware and not being over-serious about it all. There's only one thing that is, admittedly, disappointing about this production. There's a promo for a follow-up instructional video, which sadly never came to pass.
Be sure to look for our next instructional video, Cooking with Linnea Quigley, coming soon to a store near you.